Look, Luna. Today there's a caramel popcorn store.
Quit getting so excited over a regular old commerce sector. It's embarrassing. Though, I gotta admit, it does smell really good.
Need I remind you, Master Terra, that you were scolded for being overexcited last time as well?
That was nothing compared to today. Because today, I get to go shopping with Luna. What's that they're selling over there?
Hey, don't go wandering off again. What if we get separated?
Master Terra became lost before as well. According to my statistics, she gets lost more than the average 5-year-old.
Why do you always have to tell people stuff like that, Yodaka?
Enough. Come on.
Why are you holding out your hand? Oh, do you want some money to spend?
No. I'm saying we should hold hands so you don't get lost. I only got permission to leave because we can't resupply until we reach Jupiter. I'm still in a precarious position, so you can't afford to take your eyes off me.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I'll hold your hand so you won't run away. And this time, I won't let go.
By the way, how long are you gonna keep wearing that beat-up pendant?
Huh? Oh, this? But you were the one who...
So childish. It doesn't even match your outfit. I can hardly stand to be seen with you. Come on. There's an accessory shop over there. So you should, just go pick out a new one.
You might think that I'm a different person from the Terra you gave this to, but... To me, I'm all one person, my past included, even if I don't remember anything. Otherwise, I wouldn't deserve for you to call me sister.
I guess. Fine then. That store looks like it's geared more for middle-aged guys than young girls anyway.
That is slander, young lady. Do not blame me if you get sued.
Shut up. Hey, why don't we sell Cube here while we're at it?
Oh my, it's you two. Am I interrupting some sisterly bonding?
No. She's holding my hand so that I don't run away.
Oh really? Whatever you say.
Are you out shopping too, Mercury?
I'm working, actually. I was asked to buy supplies for Second Lieutenant Prince. Observer, that is. He can't easily go out in public with that conspicuous mask of his.
You're on the job, huh? Then explain that cream by your mouth. I'm guessing you had a crate?
That was to ensure I had enough energy to work.
A crepe sounds really good. That does it. We're having crepes, Luna. This'll make up for that missed dessert the other day. Please excuse us, Mercury.
Hey! Quit pulling!
It can be so difficult being a little sister. Well, good luck to you. I think you'll be able to reach her.
You ordered the strawberry crepe and Earl Grey tea, right? And I had the vanilla cafe latte plus...
Wait, what is all this? Can you even eat this much?
I also have a special pudding a la mode crepe, cheesecake, ice cream, and macarons for toppings.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, and I poured maple syrup over everything to add some sweetness.
It was plenty sweet already. You're gonna have a sugar overload. You put way too much sugar in your coffee, too. Doesn't it already have honey in it?
Can't a girl indulge in a few sweets once in a while?
Sure, but this is gonna wreak havoc on your blood sugar.
Hang in there, buddy. It's for a good cause.
Don't risk your life for something so dumb.
But I've always dreamed of this.
Of what?
Of having tea with my sister. And acting like a normal person.
Yeah. I'm getting heartburn just looking at all that. I think I'll stick with my tea. Hey, could we chat a bit? Just as we eat, or whatever.
About what?
About what, you've been up to since that day? Since I left?
Since then, well, I've been traveling everywhere I can. I thought maybe you might come falling back down somewhere else, so I tried looking for you in places where people had seen meteor showers or garbage dumps.
That is how Master Terra found me.
Yeah, that's right. It was somewhere far away from the House of Stars. Huh? Is this AI unit still alive? So you're a survivor too, huh? Have you been hanging on this whole time? Looks like that assist bot still works too. If I can use its insides too. I did it. Where did I even learn to do stuff like this?
Good morning. Why am I functioning? Did you boot me up?
Yeah. I wanted someone to talk to.
Understood. Then I acknowledge you as my master.
I'll call you... Yodaka. That's the main character of a story that was written by someone who lived around here.
Information stored. Yodaka is the new name given to me by my master.
So I've been looking for my sister ever since then. I know it's probably meaningless by now, but...
My mission was also to search for something, but I was unable to see it through to completion.
You too, huh? I guess we're both failures then.
However, my mission is still ongoing. I will admit my failure and report it, thereby concluding my duty. That is why I am grateful to you for waking me, Master Terra.
So basically, you're putting an end to it, huh? Yeah. That's one way to do it. I've made up my mind, Yodaka. My next destination's going to be far to the north.
Yes, I am currently in Aomori. However, I don't see any evidence pointing to the Astoria. The ground has not been damaged at all. It must have burned up in the atmosphere, or sunk straight into the ocean. But something still bothers me. According to my fortune-telling, this place is greatly connected to our fate.
Look, Yodaka! Those are apple nomaka sweets. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Not at all. Yes, it's nothing. Just speaking to myself.
So these are apple nomaka. The outsides are red, just like an apple. And they look so good. Is that white bean paste in the middle? It's so sweet!
I am unconvinced.
No, what?
I believe those are called Monaka, not Nomaka.
Yeah, maybe.
And another thing. You came here to go to Mount Osori, not to report on the local delicacies.
Come on, we may as well have some while we're here. I want to see what all the fuss is about. You know, you can be pretty mean for an AI. This is kayaki. Shimokita's really famous for it. It's got scallops, tofu, eggs, miso, plus onions, and shiokara for flavoring. It tastes mostly like miso, and it's hot. They cook it in an open fire.
Master Terra,
It's fine, Yodaka. It may be a tourist spot, but Mount Osori is pretty steep. I need energy if I'm going to climb it. I can't meet the spirit medium on an empty stomach either. Did you see that, Yodaka? They cut that giant tuna to bits in a flash! Humans are pretty awful to enjoy snacking on something that was alive just seconds ago.
Master Terra,
Yeah, I know, Yodaka. We're here to meet the spirit medium on Mount Osori and have them call down Luna's soul. But first, we can't let the lives of these fish go to waste. One tuna bowl, please. Oh, and this is a tapioca rosary. Apparently, they string 108 balls of tapioca along a single thread of pasta to make it look like a rosary. It must have a storied history to be so famous.
based on the fragmentary data I have collected, this food item was created in recent years and is not historical in the least. In fact, I am astonished that you were deceived by such false advertising.
So, the spirit medium ice cream I bought. It kinda looks creepy with the mugwort, blueberry, and banana color combination. But it actually tastes amazing.
What is amazing is your lack of talent for reporting on food. You cannot simply list the ingredients. You must describe the flavor. Besides which, I sense the clerk eyeing us suspiciously. Is this truly the correct way?
Yeah, that's what the map says.
This desolate mountain trail is certainly reminiscent of the riverbed of death. Truly, this is a mountain of dread.
Yeah, there has to be a spirit medium here who can speak with the dead.
I have no data on such a concept, but it must have some veracity to have been passed down for hundreds of years.
If we can really speak with Luna's spirit, then that'll be proof that she's actually dead. And I'd like to apologize to her if I can. I can tell her how sorry I am, that I couldn't save her, that I let her hand slip away. I keep taking detours, because I'm scared to face the truth. But just wait, Luna. I'll be right there. See? I told you. This mountain wasn't to be underestimated.
I believe it was you yourself who underestimated it. You are the one who insisted on taking a shortcut off the beaten path.
Aren't you supposed to have a navigational system or something?
I was not built to be used on Earth, and usually the straightest path is the fastest one. But I do not have enough data on Earth's geographical features.
We're quite the team, huh?
Do not equate me with you. I, for one, did not vomit my lunch.
It's not my fault. The water here is supposed to help you live longer.
Any benefit it had was sure to be erased in the face of all that food you ate. Besides which, that legend is biased. Anyone hardy enough to survive drinking raw water is bound to live a long life. The final blow was eating those raw herbs after spending 3 days wandering around without any food. Terra's impromptu salad, indeed. In my opinion, there is a difference between impulsiveness and outright recklessness.
Oh. This is the Mountain of Dread, all right. I feel like I might be meeting Luna any second. Luna, I'm coming to join you.
What? No, don't do that. I mean, you're here now, so you obviously survived, but...
Were you worried about me?
It's just... If I heard that someone I wanted to murder out of hatred had ended up dying on some mountain somewhere, I'd hardly know how to react. Plus, you're not even the person I hated.
No, that's part of me too. Himiko told me once.
Told you what?
That the orbits of the planets weren't set in stone from the beginning. And the same is true of the Moon and Earth. They didn't always have the relationship they do now. They collided, split apart, pulled each other, fluctuated. And eventually, their gravities joined hands and pulled them into a stable orbit. The me you clashed with in the past is still inside you. And that is also me. And even after I'm gone, the me that's here now will continue to be a part of you. Oh yeah, we should take a picture to commemorate this day.
I don't know what we're commemorating, but sure.
Then please allow me.
No, I want you in it too, Yodaka. Stretch your arm like that, and face the lens this way. You have to scoot closer, Luna. You're out of frame.
Okay. But make sure I look good.
No worries there. You always look cute, sis. Say cheese!
By the way,
Yeah?
did you ever meet with that spirit medium? I'm gonna laugh if you actually spoke with my ghost.
Well, apparently they don't work during that season, so nobody was even there.
What?
Which explained why the mountain entrance was closed, and we never saw any other tourists.
I sensed something was off when there was no bus operating from the train station.
How did you not realize that? Do some research beforehand.
But it's thanks to me getting lost so much that we managed to pick up the Astoria, so...
Wait. That sounds like a much more important story. How do you even pick up a stellar gear as if it's some stray cat?
If you want to know about how I found the Astoria, then... Yeah, that was when I flew straight into the Bermuda Triangle, the gear's leg.
I may be the yellow belly of the Star Council, but I'll win over the captain's heart with some pork belly.
Wait, Whose belly are we eating?
He's just talking foolish again.
Really though, the Asterism has an amazing kitchen, as to be expected of a GT Labs ship. Which means I can make my famous home-cooked meals for the captain every day.
Honestly, I'm getting kind of tired of your cooking tack.
What? Come on. I put a lot of work into it, even if it's mostly for the captain, but why do you have to be so harsh?
Yeah, but what was up with today's eggs? They were sweet.
What's wrong with sweet eggs?
Eggs are supposed to be salty, not sweet. You're doing it wrong.
Hey, hold on a second. Think about it. Plenty of things that have eggs in them are sweet. Like cakes, pudding, cream puffs. Eggs and sugar go together, just like me and the captain.
Goodness, you sweet summer child. All of those examples are desserts. Fried eggs aren't a dessert at all. They're a full-on meal, and they're meant to be seasoned with salt and pepper, and maybe ketchup. That's what eggs should be paired with, just like the unbreakable bond between me and the captain.
Aha! Full-on meal, you say? Well, have I got news for you? Most meals tend to be more on the salty side than the sweet side, right? But doesn't that get so boring? Having sweet eggs properly balances the flavors of the meal.
If you're going to insist on having something sweet, save it for dessert. Having a sweet meal and a dessert on top of that would be way too much sugar. It ruins the nutritional balance.
People seem to have widely different food preferences. Perhaps I should investigate this. Okay, then how about this? You each make an egg dish, and we'll try them and decide which is best.
That's a great idea, Captain. I'll reserve the kitchen for next week then.
A food competition. A week from now, huh? Sounds good to me. I'll show you what a real egg dish tastes like.
Hold on. You guys are having a competition? I want in.
Is that you, Jupiter? How did you hear about that?
Also, this is my room. What is he doing barging in here?
Sorry for eavesdropping again. But we don't have any listening devices in any of the girls' rooms. That would be a human rights violation. So it's only your room, Tak. Please forgive us.
Human rights?
Hey, Saturn asked you to forgive her, so shut up and do it.
She isn't the problem? There's no way I could say no to a face like that. But when you butt in with a scowl like that, it ruins everything.
Huh. You have a point. You know, you're a pretty understanding guy. What's wrong about you?
Did those two just reach some kind of understanding? Gross.
Cuteness is justice, you know. Which means our captain is the most righteous person in the universe.
As if I'd let you have that claim. I'm gonna beat you, space pirates. In that cooking competition a week from now. Just you wait. Get what's coming to you.
Then I'll reserve the kitchen for 5 people.
Is 2 hours enough time?
Wait, when did Saturn manage to plant a listening device? And where? There better not be a hidden camera, too.
Hey, you're late.
Oh, Jupiter and Saturn are already here.
I had the impression they were always late. But they decide to be first, now of all times?
Listen up, pirates, and listen well. Jupiter's axis is the straightest in the solar system next to Mercury's. It's direct and unshakable. And because it completes its full rotation in about 12 years, ancient Babylon and China base their calendars and zodiac on it. So usually I'm always on time. It's because relayers and pirates keep getting in my way that I'm late.
Jupi is early to bed and early to rise, too. Unlike me.
Well, now that everyone's here, should we get started?
Wow, Captain. You look great in that apron. How can the addition of a single piece of cloth change an entire outfit like that? It's amazing. What's the matter, Lamb? This is the part where you make some kind of harsh comment. Otherwise, I just sound like a creep.
That's because you are a creep.
Yeah. Fine. Keep up that snooty attitude while you can. Oh, I'll show you the fruits of my week of research. You were talking a pretty big game, Lamb. But let's see what you've got in store for us, shall we?
Me? Like I said last week, I'm just making a regular old omelet. Don't tell me you were thinking about what to make this entire week. Don't you have anything better to do with your life?
Uh-huh. Like you're the one to talk.
Anyway, I'm more inclined to trust a recipe that's been used by people for hundreds of years than one amateur's week-long cooking attempts. Just take the shortcut and use what's already available. No point in reinventing the wheel.
Oh, yes. This is good. Though I usually prefer sweet eggs. Thank you for this.
Oh, fine. Go ahead and play it safe. I'll just have to make something extra amazing to really wow everyone. There! It's done! This is my, the Star Council's Eggs Benedict!
That looks good.
Ah, yes. A soft-boiled egg on top of an English muffin.
No. It's a poached egg. They're different from soft-boiled ones. Lamb said eggs were a full-on meal, right? So that's what I made them into.
That's amazing, Tak. You're like the hero of some foodie comic.
Nah, I'd say he's more like the hero's cocky best friend. Like the foil to the hero who loses instantly.
Anyway, we should eat before it gets cold. Oh, goodness.
Usually it's topped with ham or bacon, but I thought I'd try using some Northern European smoked salmon instead.
Oh, yes. The tomatoes and onions go perfectly with it. And the citrusy hollandaise sauce works to blend everything together. Oh, this is delicious, only Tak.
It's that good? But this is Tak we're talking about.
Oh, come on. What did I do to upset you now? I'd say this is worthy of 3 stars, just like Orion's belt.
I want to review bomb those stars away. But as much as I hate to admit it, this is a lot better than your usual stuff. I'll give you points for making it look nutritional, too. The veggies help make up for the calorie-ridden sauce.
Why does that sound like a backhanded compliment?
Don't fill up on the opening act. Or should I say, appetizers. My food's still on the way.
Huh. Another conventional dish.
It's been so long since I've had your omelet rice.
It has such a simple and gentle flavor. I can hardly believe Jupiter made it.
Oh, it's perfectly shaped. And yet the eggs are so fluffy and melty. And there are tiny peppers and carrots within the chicken rice.
Wow. I feel like I'm back at home.
I'm very picky about my food. I'd often close myself in my room and refuse to eat, so...
I tried to come up with something good and nutritional for her, and this was it. Though that's neither here nor there. The problem remains. Whose dish came out on top?
Tax cooking came off more like, I want to show off, or I want them to be grateful, or even, I want girls to like me. You could tell that his motivations were all wrong.
How can you make those conclusions just from eating food?
You've always cooked for Saturn like this, haven't you, Jupiter? In place of your mother.
Yeah. Mom could have had an easy life if she'd handed us over to that old bastard after we awoke to the will of the stars. But she told us to hide our powers so that we could live as regular kids. Not that it did us much good having her work herself to an early death after being abandoned by that old bastard. But a lot's happened after that, and we aren't kids anymore. We can wield our full power. We used our power to survive and live our own lives, laughing in the face of that old bastard who thought he could control us.
So that's why you saw us as enemies.
Until a while ago, yeah.
Then... now?
Now I just want to punch your lights out because you personally annoy me.
I see.
Wait, do you guys hate each other? Or like each other? Yeah, I can't tell.
Yeah, I don't think they even see each other as the opposite sex. Same goes for us. We're more like her siblings.
Yeah, you're right.
That includes you, Tak.
Okay, I'm up last. I don't have much experience with cooking, so I had someone help me.
Who?
Sorry, Jupy. And you too, Tak. I decided to, side with Mintaka this time. I'm tired of always hiding in your shadow. So...
Saturn? How could you?
Hey, Jupiter, I understand you're shocked, but try to calm down.
How could you make something so magnificent? We're having a celebratory feast tonight.
Wait, what? Don't you dare mess up this ship's kitchen. If someone didn't know any better, they'd think fairies came by to wreak havoc.
Now, I'm sure you're all rather full, but I made some dessert for us.
This is the first time you half-sisters have worked together. Oh, it's just so beautiful.
But Saturn, you've never cooked once in your life.
It's okay. I looked at the usage records for the appliances here. And by analyzing the amount of remaining seasonings, I was able to determine the recipe.
And I followed that recipe to the... A lot of people on the asterism adore sweets, so I'm confident it turned out well.
Yes, we call it Captain Gillian's Dark Nebula Coffee and Terra's Simmered Stewed Pudding.
Oh no, I'm plenty full already, just drinking up the aura around you two.
Huh? You sure, Lamb? I, for one, wouldn't miss a chance to have coffee brewed by the captain herself. I'm not sure how good a cook she is, but it's pretty hard to mess up coffee. How bad could it...
I knew it. I had a bad feeling about that stuff. Hey, Captain, he just spit out the coffee you brewed for him. Isn't he the worst?
Lamb, you dirty little... How dare you use me as a taste tester?
You're the dirty one. Clean up after yourself, would you?
Oh. In for a penny, in for a pound. May as well finish up the whole dessert while I'm at it. Just you watch, Captain. I'm willing to die here and now if it's for you. That's how much I...
Did we not roast the coffee beans enough?
Yes. Let's try using a flamethrower next time.
They're not even listening. Do they think they're just above it all?
The captain isn't like that at all. She's actually very sweet, you know? Personally, I'm fine as long as the one I love is happy. But you wouldn't understand that, would you?
Anyway, where's the other dessert? That singed, stinky pudding or whatever.
Jupy?
Whoa, Jupiter! Hang in there! Don't faint! Tak, hurry and bring him to the sickbay!
Don't die, Jupy.
It seems this dessert isn't for everyone. But I was able to get some good data. I must make use of this experience. Pay back debts. Steal back what was stolen. That is the pirate creed. Excuse me, Dr. Uranus.
Oh, Mintaka. I don't see you in here too often. What's up? Some old injury ailing you? Not that that's possible, considering I'm the one who treated you.
No, it's not that at all. I'm more concerned for your health, actually.
What? Me?
You like to act like you're fine, but you've been working tirelessly to tend to the wounded recently.
Yeah, true. Jupiter's condition only just stabilized yesterday, too. What in the world did he eat, anyway?
I have already dealt with that matter.
What?
No, it's nothing. I've never seen you in the cafeteria either. Do you subsist on junk food? I have brought you a nutritional lunch as a pick-me-up.
A lunch? I would have preferred cash.
Does that mean you are still supporting that virtual idol?
Wow, you know everything. Anyway, why are you doing all this? I already waived your medical fee.
Indeed. My debt is now settled. So now, I will steal back what was stolen.
But I haven't stolen anything from you. Or are you trying to be all romantic and suggest I've stolen your heart? And there she goes. I was just joking. Hope I didn't piss her off. Oh, hey. These eggs are nice and sweet.
Feels like it's been so long since I've been off the asterism.
Hey son, is it really okay for us to join up with GT Labs as Star Children in all this confusion?
Yeah, I'd planned to do everything in my power to negotiate with the army once this battle was over. And with things as they are now. Anyway, official records state that you died in battle. And the Satellite Force's chain of command is breaking down. We can't expect them to go through proper procedure. Basically, you're in a similar position to Second Lieutenant Prince.
Great. That decides it then. I'm working here now. Which means now I can watch you cry in your room while clutching your stuffed animals every time one of your comrades is hurt in battle.
What? How did you know I'd do that? Oh, wait, I knew it. You still have a grudge against me.
No way. Start claiming things like that and I won't know who to hate or be hated by anymore. We're on the same boat now, after all.
In any case, I'll just write on your career history that you came from a peach fished out of a river or shining bamboo stalk or something.
Aw, come on. You could show me a little dignity. Anyway, I've thought about it a lot too. We've swung between enemies and allies so much that I can hardly keep track. But in the end, our relationship was always one of superior and subordinate. And I'm fine with that. All that other stuff was pure happenstance, so there's no point in holding grudges. That's why I don't care at all that Niall chose the first star over me.
Your eyes tell a different story, 8.
You're right. It's only because Himiko and I kept clashing on the battlefield that I was able to realize my true feelings. And now I've chosen to fight for her sake. That's why.
Niall, fighting for her might be complicated, given your history.
History? You mean whether my story should be that I came from a peach or bamboo? Peach, please.
No, your background is clear. The problem is your previous employer.
Ugh, don't worry about me. I'm discussing it with Terra and Venus.
Those two? Huh. I see. Now that we're at peace, things might go smoother if you go through a civilian or maintenance worker, rather than a former military woman like me.
What should I do? I'm not even a star child.
Huh?
Oh. Did you completely forget about me? That's just awful!
This is the life. There's nothing like an outdoor mountain hot spring. It's just the right temperature. And you can gaze up at the stars.
Yeah, and this time of year. Even if monkeys steal our clothes and we have to chase them bare naked through the mountain, we won't have to worry about freezing to death.
I don't think that's a thing that actually happens.
This is a natural spring heated by geothermal energy.
Sure. Wait, why are you still dressed?
When I was on the ship with you, I heard that this was the custom.
That's right. Everyone stopped you when you tried to enter the footbath naked.
Am I supposed to take my clothes off here? I don't understand the distinction.
Is it that complicated? Oh, wow, Walker. Usually you look so young, but with your clothes off...
Oh, come on, Himiko. Stop staring.
It seems your lower half has gained more mass, Himiko.
What? It's not my fault. We finally had a break from all that fighting, so I just... And anyway, I'm totally the same size. It's just a trick of the light or something. Enough of that. Look up at the stars. What do you think, Walker? Don't they look even more amazing when you see them from down here? We humans have always been stuck on this tiny planet, sharing the same sky. And we pass down stories linked with the stars we saw.
Their light is so beautiful. But is there more to it than that? What are these stories? I must know.
I guess the most famous one I know is the story of Tanabata.
Oh, I know that one too. It's about those bright stars on either side of the Milky Way. The top one is Orihime, and the one to the bottom right is Hikoboshi.
Orihime and Hikoboshi. Those are their names?
Yeah. Well, one of the names for them at least. They were both really hard workers, but after they got married, they were head over heels for each other. Then they were separated to opposing sides of the Milky Way as punishment because they started slacking off on work.
Head over heels?
That's like if Terra's love for Luna was mutual instead of one-sided.
Wow. If they had an amazing relationship like that, it's no wonder they stopped working.
I understand. It is necessary to separate those who are head over heels.
But it's not like my love for Luna is totally one-sided. Orihime and Hikoboshi can only meet once a year. But Luna's nice to me once a month.
Uh-huh. Like the waxing and waning of the moon. So, there are other legends and traditional festivals connected to their story, and it's been passed down throughout Japan and Asia. Seriously though, Greek myths and stories of the stars are so interesting. Ancient Greece was taken over by the Roman Empire and belief in the gods changed into Christianity, but their stories and constellations have been passed down to this day.
Fascinating. I, too, am an invader from your perspective. Someone in inherent conflict with you. And yet here we are, looking up at the stars together.
Yeah. It isn't as simple as right or wrong, or thinking that war will vanish if we could only understand each other. Records focus on invasions and oppression, but the real drivers of our history are human emotion and feeling. And those feelings are engraved in the stars.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. You might get mad at me for saying this, but it's only because of that fight that Luna and I were able to face each other and be connected with the rest of the Star Children.
Yes. It is because we have fought each other numerous times that we can now talk like this.
That's why I don't want you to regret pulling us into all this, Himiko.
Yeah. I've decided that I'm not going to carry other people's burdens anymore. Because if I take on too much, I'll get overloaded. I think maybe I'm meant to stand at the top and gather everyone together and lead you. I belong at the top as a guiding star. The first star.
Yeah, that sounds just like you. You always look so happy when you talk about the stars. In fact, your eyes light up just like them. I love that about you. Well, anyway, I better get going.
Yes, me as well.
Huh? Terra? Walker? Where are you going?
Our concepts of time and life differ from yours. The light of the stars travels a long time before it reaches you. What you see isn't necessarily their present light.
But I'm sure that someday again.
Wait! Terra! Walker! Terra... Walker...
What's the matter, Himiko?
I'm in the original one's cockpit? That's right. I just left Earth to find Zero. It's nothing. I was just dreaming.
Was it a nightmare?
No. I was in a hot spring, having a good time chatting and looking up at the stars.
Oh yeah? Sounds nice. Hey, we should go to a hot spring once we find Zero and come back here, along with everyone on the asterism.
Yeah, that's a great idea. And let's get this over with quick. The endless darkness of space and innumerable stars spread infinitely before me. I won't turn back. I won't hesitate. No matter what's waiting for me, I'll shine brighter than everyone and plunge through this sea of stars. Because I'm the first star. We humans have coexisted with the stars for many thousands of years. Stars represent life and death. They preside over the cycles of the universe and give birth to the elements of life. People have looked to the night skies with awe and wonder from time immemorial. But a catastrophe stopped these same stars. Relayers, those who seek the inevitable end of the universe according to its laws, and the Star Children who resist them. This is their story.
We humans have coexisted with the stars for many thousands of years. Stars represent life and death. They preside over the cycles of the universe and give birth to the elements of life. People have looked to the night skies with awe and wonder from time immemorial. But a catastrophe stalked these same stars. Relayers, those who seek the inevitable end of the universe according to its laws, and the Star Children who resist them. This is their story.
We humans have coexisted with the stars for many thousands of years. Stars represent life and death. They preside over the cycles of the universe and give birth to the elements of life. People have looked to the night skies with awe and wonder from time immemorial. But a catastrophe stalked these same stars. Relayers, those who seek the inevitable end of the universe according to its laws, and the Star Children who resist them. This is their story.
So you're finally leaving. You're really going into outer space.
I told you, If I want to protect my world, I need to protect this galaxy from the relayers. Besides, if I don't take this opportunity, I doubt I'll ever make it to outer space.
You've probably heard this, but I don't have much longer to live. Uranus told me that my bodily functions could fail on me at any time. So, I'll get to see you off, but I can't welcome you back later.
I guess this is goodbye then.
Yes, it is.
I really wanted to be with you to the end. But now that I know the relayers are invading the Milky Way, I have to bring Zero back as soon as possible.
Sounds like an endless journey.
Can you tell me one more thing, Terra? What was it that supported you as you were going through all this darkness?
Nothing certain, really. It was just fake courage. When I wanted to collapse and start crying, I held it in and just kept trudging along. But I was able to do that because even in the darkness, I had a shining star to light my way. I've made so many friends because you found me on the moon that day, Himiko. Otherwise, I think I would have just died somewhere, unaware of anything, never keeping my promise with Yodaka. I know you'll be alright, Himiko. You found all of our lonely souls and created the asterism after all. Does that give you a little hope?
Yes, a little. But that's enough.
Oh, yeah. I'd like you to have this, Himiko. It's kind of a lucky charm.
What is it?
It's a secret comm channel with Yodaka. Only I know it. Yodaka ought to be in the direction you're going, so if you ever get lonely, try it out. Who knows? It might actually be somewhere pretty close by.
Okay. I will.
But I don't think I'll ever be lonely. No.
Huh? Well, I need to go.
Safe journeys. And good luck. Well, I still have a little while before Luna arrives. I don't have Yodaka to talk to. How should I spend the time? Maybe now I can cry all I want. No, I can't. I promised Yodaka. I said I'd keep smiling till the end. I've lived for 3 years as Terra. It wasn't very long, but I met so many people. It's been a fun, unforgettable life. Now all I have to do is see Himiko off. And give Luna her present.
This is Himiko. I'm all set, Venus.
Everything's okay here, too. We have permission for the test flight.
I feel bad for Isaac and the gang at GT Labs, but I'll be borrowing the original one for a bit.
A bit, huh? Maybe a bit for you, but who knows how many decades we'll be waiting on Earth.
Yeah. Sorry to make you help me take this out without permission.
If you're sorry, then get Zero back here while I'm still alive. Okay?
If I bring it back and none of my friends are left, that'd sure suck.
Right. So anyway, Himiko's all yours, Sirius.
Sure. I'll take care of her.
Whoa! What are you doing here, Niall?
What? I'm setting off with you, Himiko. I don't want to just sit around waiting for you.
I don't know when I'll be back home again. It could be 100 years from now.
For me, it'd be a lot harder to wait for you until I die. Besides, Terra asked me to support you for her.
All right. Then let's go together, Niall.
It's almost time, you two. Hatch open.
Stellar gear, original one, taking off.
Director Isaac! The original one's venturing way off the original flight plan! We have her trajectory. With this path and altitude, she's headed straight into space.
What? Himiko, where are you trying to go?
Oops. You noticed me, huh?
Of course I did. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, it's okay. I'm just borrowing the original one for a bit.
Yes. No need for concern. I'm with Himiko, so...
Right. So we'll be back in a little while.
Hey, Himiko! Himiko!
We've lost the connection.
Is she running away from home? Sounds like she won't be back for a while.
Look, sis. I'm sure that red light's the original one.
It's almost like a shooting star in the night sky.
That's one thorn off my side, then. I feel so refreshed.
I know you're lonely inside.
A little. Just a little. You're not here much longer either. Are you, sis?
Luna, there's something I want you to have.
Me?
Can you take my name, Terra, for me?
Oh.
I know you did it to protect the galaxy from the relayers and warn your friends. But you still committed a lot of crimes, Luna. Crimes that'll never disappear. As long as you're Luna. It has to be really hard to live in this world with them. So, I can be Luna. And I'll take away everything you don't need in your life from now on. Crimes. The sadness. The hate the world has for you. I want you to live as Terra from now on. Please. It might feel weird at first, but I've explained this to everyone in the Asterism and GT Labs. So go to them if you have any trouble.
Why? Why are you going that far for me?
Well, if I have to say why, I guess it's because you're my little sister. Isn't that a good enough reason?
Yeah. Guess that's why you're my big sister. But we're parting ways now, huh?
We are. I borrowed a lot from my lifespan in that battle.
Do you regret it?
No. No regrets. I dreamed of protecting the dreams of everyone else. And that came true for me. I was never supposed to have any dreams. But not only did I find one, I fulfilled it. Don't you think that's amazing?
What's that mean? You say it's your dream, but it's all for other people.
Well, that's just how I am. Oh, look, Luna. We can't even see Himiko any longer.
They're leaving the stratosphere pretty soon. Then they'll warp out of the solar system entirely. Hope they don't get lost on the way. Boy, it's cold all of a sudden. Let's head back, sis. Sis? Oh. You're gone too. Huh. Thank you. Sis.
I'll wait for you to return, for as long as it takes. Yodaka.
Goodbye, Master Terra.
Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you.